Hello everybody, this is Psy again and I'm giving you another replay. This is going to be a Zerg vs Zerg. This is the replay, the game immediately after a game I lost, the game I just casted for you against the Protoss player with that effing force field. God, it's so annoying. If you're a Zerg player, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You just cannot do anything with tier 2 or with tier 1 against sentries when you're fighting around tons of chokes, especially on that last map. But this game is my third of the day, I believe. I won my second one, which was another Zerg vs Zerg with a quick muta against roaches. And this one is actually a very entertaining game, so be prepared for that. You're going to see something that you probably have never seen before. I actually thought of this strategy um, just kind of when I was driving. I was going to the bank to put some money in, and I thought of this strategy and I decided to use it. So this is going to be an entertaining game, so keep watching. Anyway, 13 drones coming out, 10 plus 3 in there. He actually did the geyser trick to try to get an extra drone, and some people have actually done some math on this geyser trick. What you do is you place a drone on the geyser to free up a food, and then you can pump out another drone and then cancel the geyser. But people have calculated that it only gains you about 5 or 10 minerals, and it makes your minerals an uneven number, and that would just bug me. Like, you know, I'm not obsessive about those kinds of things, but I mean, that's just unattractive. So he has to look at that every time he looks at his minerals and be like, wow, that's ugly. I should not have done that. As opposed to mine. Mine are nice and even. You won't see my minerals going out of multiples of 5 ever, because I'm awesome like that. But we're going pretty standard openings here. We're both getting our spawning pool and gas at almost exactly the same time. His spawning pool looks like to be a little bit earlier, and my gas is a little bit earlier, but nothing too significant. Not straying from the norm. Our overlords did cross in the middle here. You can see he brought his to the blocked off expansion of mine, and I did the same to him. My second overlord was already going this way, not worried about him, and his second overlord was kind of scouting out the front of his base, so a little bit better positioning there. And I'm getting a zergling and a second geyser. I don't even need to tell you guys what that means, but the zerglings are just for scouting out the Xel'Naga watchtowers, and I'm going to try to run them into his base and see if he is going some kind of unusual tech. So there they go, and he is doing the same to me. So we are almost at a mirror match right now, with the exception of his Roach Warren, I didn't say the D that time, going up, and my guys are going up instead of a Roach Warren. So you see my queen is about to pop, and watch what happens. Bam! Instantly go hatchery, instantly inject larva. Gonna saturate my drones on my minerals while my hatchery is being built there. You can see one drone right there, and this is bad for me. He is scouting me, and he sees I don't have a Roach Warren. And Blue Lotus is actually saying, good work, thanks for that, Blue. Caught me in the middle of a commentary, so you are now famous. And my Zerglings are being re-sent out. I actually sent them back a little bit to try to intercept the Zerglings, but it didn't really work out. But he does see I don't have a Roach Warren, so he has to expect Mutalisks at this point, which is in fact what I am going. I expect some kind of maybe mass Ling Rush or early Roach Rush that might kind of foil my plan, my teching plans. So I am putting down a Spinecrawler, very strong now, as I have said many times before. I am a huge fan of them. Sometimes I just do not get enough, especially with the Muta build. Spinecrawlers, you have plenty of minerals to get those Spinecrawlers. He's just placing overlords all over the map here. He's got one on the Xel'Naga watchtower. I try to send my Zerglings in to scout. I think I actually did get a scout off on him, and then when I'm trying to run back he kills them. But he's sending out his first 3 roaches to my base. He wouldn't be able to kill the single Spinecrawler actually with the support of my queen, so Spinecrawlers are awesome. And I'm getting 2 more just to try to block any harass. If he did choose to harass, he would be attacked by them. And my Spire is going down already. Right now he still has 3 roaches. Drone coming out. 3 roaches, so yeah, not a heavy roach build. I'm not sure exactly what he is going. He is getting roach speed. It looks like he was focusing on saturation because it doesn't look... Well, he does have a lot of extra larvae actually. There we go. He spent it all on an extra hatchery. So he's going the economy game against my tech game, and we'll see if he's able to get some air defense before my Spire does go up and my mutas come out. You never know if I'm going to lose now because I casted that loss earlier, so don't watch this video or you'll know I lose the last one. But more roaches coming out. He's got, let's check out the army's resources. I have absolutely no fighting units, so he has 6 roaches, you can tell, 7 roaches, you can tell from the resources spent here. and units. Yep, 7 roaches. I just have 2 queens. The reason I got another queen was because I anticipated an expansion, and because I wanted to spend my extra minerals, and the queen is an okay defender against roaches, not that great, and also I wanted to transfuse. Every time you transfuse, it's like, you know, you're getting another spine crawler almost, so you're healing it almost halfway, and I'm using my spine crawlers to break down these rocks in anticipation of expanding. I quickly stop when I see these roaches, and so that they don't just attack the spine crawlers or the rocks and not the roaches. But he brings his roaches behind my minerals to try to harass, but I have 2 spine crawlers set up there. It looks like he takes out 2 drones, shooting my queen a little bit, loses control of them though. He is able to take out 2 drones, but he loses 4 roaches, so I was happy about that. Meanwhile, my mutas are going into his main base, but he has that spored up in good locations in his mineral lines, and his queen can just shoot away from a distance. Trying to kind of focus that queen, but not going so well. I choose to back off with those mutalisks. More mutalisks reinforcing here, and he's getting 2 spore crawlers at his expansion as well. He's focusing on putting up defenses for it before he actually saturates it, which is a smart idea because he knows I don't have an expansion of my own right now. 5 spine crawlers still in my base, continuing to pump out mutalisks. Couple overlords going, and I'm going to continue to destroy that destructible rock and hopefully take an expansion, and if not for minerals, then just for gas on the expansion, researching my overlord speed at this point. So far his only anti-air is his queens and 2 spore crawlers in each base. His hydra den is down. He will probably start researching these groove spines pretty soon here, but he did Psylock himself. I've been running around the map killing his overlords, and the thing about killing overlords is you don't think it's very important, but if you watch replays and look at a player's food supply, you realize that you can actually slow them down quite a bit. It's like